Hey guys, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. We're here to continue the story from last time, and if you did not saw the last video, check it out. So, Ryuji is waiting for us, and let's see what he wants. Traveler, please wait. Sangu would like your help. Making progress with the case? She didn't tell me, she just said that she still needed to make some preparations. She also told me to wait for you and ask if you would perform a search in the wilds together with me. Well, why didn't you come along? I know the reason, because she's too good for this again. It's her habit, really. She said that she is good at thinking but less so at doing. Yeah, too good for it. A while ago, a novelist came to interview her, wanting to turn a story into a novel. He even referred to Sango as an armchair detective. Reading that out loud is more hilarious than that is for reading it. She seems to have taken a liking in this nickname, and has been thinking of buying an armchair. I'm surprised she doesn't have one yet. But because of founding issues, we can't really get an armchair yet. Well, that explains why she doesn't have one, eh? But on that note, let's talk business. According to Sango, the patrol in the city has indeed been reinforced, since Amano and Andu reported that incident. Those two that gave us the contract, I think. Well, that gave the contract to Sango, I guess. But strangely enough, the merchants in the city are still becoming victims of theft. And the preparations' intention is very clear. They aren't interested in anything else other than some targeted items. The bets? Here's the situation. Sango believes that the probability of the treasure hoarders sneaking into town to perform these crimes is very low. Yeah, why would I see the doggos? Or kitties? Or whatever else there is. The suspect, or suspects, have a clear objective. It's very likely that there has been a mole inside the city this whole time, passing off information to people outside the city. Okay, we are still talking about the captured animals, right? No, it's exactly what we want, because our culprit seems to have realized that he is not the target of the dungeon yet. He will continue committing crimes. The more crimes he commits, the easier it is for him to give himself away, and greater the chance for Sango to figure out who he really is. Therefore, we still need to keep putting on a show so that our thief will let this guard down. Traveler, that's why I am here, asking you to come with me and look for some trouble with those treasure hoarders in the wilderness. Okay. Of course, there will be payment. Also, when this case is over, there will be an additional gift for you. The net to capture our self-animals like that fox that keeps walking around. Did Sango ask you to say this stuff to you? You sense that? You have quite a sharp intuition. It was indeed Sango who told me to persuade you with these words. But please believe me when I say that I'm not lying. I am certainly carrying your payment with me at least. Well, it is something. Therefore, please help us out, traveler. It's easy. We just need to mess with those treasure hoarders in the wilderness. The bigger the forecast, the better. Sango has already marked the locations of some treasure hoarders' camps. I have also marked them on the map for you. Alright, we will rendezvous at this place afterwards. Let's get a move on. Yeah, because I always have to do the busy stuff. But before I do that, I want to check something out. Don't judge me. Come on, I really want to try this. Okay, this is not working yet. So this will be the thing after we finish the quest, that we get a net to capture, for example, foxes. In a way, it seems like we have to go quite a bit away. With that, I mean on the freaking other side of the island. So it's teleporting. And here we are. Just those? Oh wait, that's all samurai. Well then, time to lose.
Gather.
You can't run!
So that was it? No, it wasn't though. Come, come.
Another test.
Come on, get closer. Make my life a little easier.
Order
Fine.
guide you.
I do not have the patience
I wasn't done.
to wait those 5 seconds. These people are quite quick to flee. They probably went back to report about us. In this case, our objective has been accomplished. Thank you for your hard work. Please take these. I will also return and report to Sango about this. I wonder if she's figured out something yet. I do not think so, but what? Let's see. So, this was the little in-between. Yes. This was the little in-between thingy for our story to continue. And that's this here. The stealthy trail. Yuji seems to have gotten some new leads and needs to investigate further. In that case, I will skip the waiting time and the teleporting time for the next stuff. So, our necessary waiting time has passed, and we are back at the detective agency with Sango and Ryoji to see what they figured out. So Ryoji, what you have to say, man? You're here! Found any leads? Yes, thanks to Sango. Oh, she did. She was useful! We have largely confirmed a few locations with the aid of her deductions. Ryoji marks the map. Well then, at the moment it appears that one of the camps is guarded by our head dog. No. His name is Samurai Doggo. Not head dog, Samurai Doggo. This location requires greater care. So, okay. Hey now, Paimon wouldn't come up with such a lame nicknames. If it were up to Paimon, this dog would be called Blade Pop. I'm still sticking with Samurai Doggo for frick's sake! I have placed similar devices around the locations. Hopefully they will have the same effect as before. Hey, don't ignore Paimon! Oh yes, we do ignore you. I'll leave the rest to your hands. Any other questions? Can we count on this intel at least? Most certainly. I did scout the areas out myself. Not surprised. Why aren't you coming with us this time, Ryoji? Scared? Afraid of the doggos? I would have, if not for certain other tasks that I must perform for Sango. Let me guess, get her an armchair. Broadly, she has some ideas as to the source of our head dog, and has asked that investigate the matter. So she gives you a useful task. Well, at least something. It's Blade Pop. No, it's Samurai Doggo. Perhaps we should just return to calling it Black Shadow. Yeah, I can live with Black Shadow more than the other two. Whatever the case, I leave the animals to you. So, we have again 3 hiding spots and 2 times the thieveries. Well then, let's check out the hiding spot first. Oh, quite close. Well, one's there, there's the fighting. So, this time we are focusing on the first island. Well then, I guess I'm gonna start with the fights. So, let's see. This time it also seems that it's not the treasure hoarders. Again. This time we have to find some other guys.
Shouldn't let your guard down. My blade! Yeah! Bring it on.
I will have order. Solidify.
To the fairy.
And the samurais as well. Didn't expect it that big of an uproar this time. I mean, it's quite a switch from the treasure orders. Also in difficulty. Not like they are a problem or anything. They just take more time to defeat.
Judgment. You can't run.
So, and that were the enemies of this round. And oh, the doggos for the rescue. This time it seems they have 2 times the same dog captured. Anyway, time to get you out. Bye bye. Literally bye bye. Oh, and here we are for the other fight with the doggos again. One there. Oh, okay. There. One of the animals. Oh no, 2 of them are staring just lovely at the ocean. So let's see if I can activate this and capture this. Okay, that worked. Number 1 and number 2, and I have to run. So, where's the last? Where are you? Make a sound. Oh, I'm blind. I don't know. Where's the last one? Oh, really? Just because I left? Really? That one didn't count? Okay, where's the last? Oh, there's the last one. Did the dog just throw his head? Oh. Apparently he did. Apparently they learned they can throw their heads now and teleport to them. Okay, you gotta wait. Good. Now I have officially captured 2. Really? Thank you. Good. With a little bit of trouble, I caught them all. Okay. We're done with that. This was much faster than the last time. And we have to go back to Ryuji. That's again back in the agency. And here we are. Back again. You recount the events to Ryuji. Thank you very much. These still aren't all of them. That many animals went missing? Unfortunately so, yes. Comparing these to the commissions we received, we should have found around half the missing animals. How many animals are missing, for frick's sake? That was 5, 10, 20 animals are missing? That's a lot. Unfortunately, we're out of leads again. Fortunately, live animals are far easier to investigate than inanimate objects. In any case, we did receive just such a request from an important family recently. Our tray ran cold, and if not for Sango's deduction, we would have lost it altogether. Details? Yep. This sounds super interesting. Come on, let's hear some more. I didn't know what you were so interested in our work. Well, we're saving animals, and you bothered us with walking with you, so you might as well tell us everything. In truth, we had already looked onto our suspect, The trouble was that we could not find any incriminating evidence at his place, nor could we find any other clues. Later, I heard entirely by chance that our suspect had sold some Naku weed the other day before. I went to the buyer to inspect the product and discovered it was indeed still fresh. What you expect? Naku weed doesn't go bad that fast. After hearing this, Sango bade me go to the foothills of Mount Jugo to investigate. Yeah, good question. Why? Our suspect lives on Narukami Island. Although Nakuweed can be found all over Inazuma, most people need a boat to get to the other islands, and we found no boat. Well, that is a little sus. Additionally, the Tenryou Commission is very touchy about the use of boats due to the Sakoku decree. If our suspect was planning to commit a crime, they would not have done it such that they would be exposed to the Commission. Yes, go figures. That does eliminate the other islands. That's what he said. Well, that makes sense. It means he has to stay on the same island, but then why did we first find the other pets on the second island and not on this? But there's Nakuweed around Grand Narukami Shrine, isn't there? Why did you only check the foothills of Mount Jugo? Sango considered this too. Nakuweed grows around the Grand Narukami Shrine, yes, but the shrine maidens are there and many worshippers frequent the areas. Yeah, it would be sus. They would see you from afar. If anything out of the ordinary were to happen there, it would be liable to be found out. Oh, so that's how it is. Paimon can see why Sango's the brain of the party now. That still doesn't explain why she does literally nothing. As it turned out, we did find a pile of soil in the foothills that showed signs of having been loosened recently. Our suspect had buried the stone object there and had been intending to wait out the heat before merging and fencing the goods. But he thought that he might attract suspicion by leaving heavy laden and returning empty-handed, so he collected Nakuweed along the way and made to sell them. Makes sense. Huh, but it was also the Nakuweed that got him caught. Indeed. As such, I believe that there are leads nearby. We just haven't thought to uncover them yet. I believe that our present cooperation is quite ideal. After all, my true specialty is running errands, not stealth or combat. Leaving this part to you, in fact, suits me more than just fine. Yeah, you're not brain, you're not stealth, you're not combat, all you can do is lifting heavy stuff around. So much to say, would you like to work at Bantan Sango? No, I don't. Sango might seem a little complicated to speak to, and say strange things like coincident holds wisdom back, but she's a gentle person at heart. No thanks. I have other stuff to do, we have still some nations to explore that are not out yet. Oh, that's a shame. Well, now that I think about it, this is for the best. If Sango had someone like you, I'd be out of the job. No, don't worry. You still have to carry this stuff around like you already do. I will continue my investigations. If you have other things you need to work on, please do them first. We will meet again when the time comes at the agency. Thanks once again for your efforts. And that's already it again?
Sango. I'm just a helper.
I swear, this event is so short. Did I just put it in as a filler until Ito comes out? Because I think that is actually the case. How would you take literally 10 days when in 2 days this unlocks and 2 days after the last thing unlocked? How can they made such a filler event out of this? They could have made it so much more bigger, and yet it's a filler event. Why do I complain? I get free primers, I don't complain about this. Either way, because it was such a short thing again, I'm already done. So, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you like. And see you guys next time. Bye!
Please speak to President Sango.